Hi guys, so I'm here tonight to do a tag. I was tagged by the lovely Angela, Honeyflower3, to do the Fall Loves tag, and I was so excited that she tagged me because I love the fall. It's my favorite time of year. I just love it. Okay, so I'm just going to jump right in. There's two categories, like makeup and beauty items, and then there's just some random questions, so I'm just going to start. So number one, beauty and fashion related. What are your top 5 fall makeup items? So what I love about the fall is, to me, it means a return to piling on the makeup, I guess is the best way to say it. Because in the summer, I tend to stick to tinted moisturizers, and I go very light. You know, I don't put primer on. I'll just put like a sunscreen, a little bit of moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, a lot of cream-based products, like, and I do a lot of finger painting, I call it, in the summertime, so just a lot of, you know, like just touchy, and then really light and easy. So in the fall, I tend to kind of go overboard, like kind of layering on the products, because you can, right? So it's the first time, you're not quite bored with them yet because it's not the dead of winter, but it's great to get back into all the products and everything. So the first thing is a return to primer. And this is my favorite primer, and coincidentally, Angela is actually the person who sent it to me, so thank you, Angela, and I'm going to include it again. I've talked about it before. It's almost all gone. This is the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Professional Magic Perfecting Base. It's quite a mouthful to say, but this is a really good one because it's a little bit thicker consistency, so it goes on, like, really smooths you out. And the reason why I return to primer in the fall especially is I find that your skin kind of goes through transition. In the summer, you're all nice and glowy. Already you can see I've lost pretty much all of the color that I gained while I was away on vacation this year. So I find that your skin kind of goes through transition. It's almost like it goes into mourning for the loss of the tan that you had. So my skin gets a little bit rough. So it's nice to put on a primer and just, you know, kind of smooth all that stuff out. Next is lip gloss. I can finally get back into wearing my lip gloss. I don't wear it in the summer because I find it's too sticky and melty. I really don't like it. So I'm very excited to get back into wearing all of my lip gloss. And these are my favorites from Revlon. Very excited about that. In the summertime, I wear a lot of cream eyeshadows, just, you know, like paint pots, or, you know, jumbo eye stick pencils from NYX, and just anything that I can just swipe on, and one product, you're good to go. So in the fall, I like to bring in, I also wear a lot of neutrals, like a lot of beiges, a lot of taupes in the summertime, like just kind of bronzy stuff that goes well with like that night when the sun's really, really hot in the sky. So in the fall, it's a return to some color. I like to introduce a little bit of plum and purple back in, or, you know, the nice kind of warm, earthy tones that are synonymous with fall. So 2 good palettes to demonstrate that are the Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild and Pedal Pusher. And I just, wanted to, as a side note, say to my Canadian subscribers, I was in Loblaws 3 or 4 days ago, and they finally have these palettes. They had both of these palettes there, so go and check out your Loblaws for those, because they're finally here. Yeah, so that adds a little bit of color back into my eyes. Also, again, with the whole idea of like piling on the makeup, it's a return to me for to eyeliner. Just like to do that defining and just creating a heavier, more dramatic eye. Start to do that again in the fall. These are 3 new ones that I just picked up from Physicians Formula. I have a nice pink one, like nice brown, and then like nice inky black. So it's a return to that heavily defined eye, which is great. And the last product, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 5 is cheek products with a little bit of shimmer in them. This is a new blush to me. Again, just found this at Loblaws here in Canada. This is something that was pretty much exclusive to the States. Now we can get them. These are the Milani Baked blushes. And the first one that I got, the Dolce Pink, I really didn't like because it was just way too much sparkle. But this is Luminoso, and it's a beautiful kind of corally orange color. See there, with a slight shimmer to it, just very slight shimmer to it, and I kind of like that in the fall. A little bit of shimmer. Again, it goes along with, you know, you're losing your tan and everything like that. So just something to bring a little bit of life to your skin. I find sometimes shimmer can be too much in the winter because it's just too unnatural looking on your skin. But in the fall, it keeps that life and that light into your cheeks. So just a little bit of shimmer on the cheeks, really nice. And this is a really nice warm color for the fall. I'm actually really impressed with this. I was a little bit afraid to try it because of how much I really didn't like the other one, but this one's great. So that's Luminoso from the Milani Baked Blush collection. Okay, so that's it for the top 5 fall makeup items. Moving on to the next. Okay, favorite fall hair product. Oh, I didn't bring it with me. Can you believe that? Okay, well, I'm not going to go in and get it. But even though it's the fall here, it's still pretty humid. So I still like to have a nice, what do you call it, smoothing serum. So, you know, whatever your favorite smoothing serum is. And it's a return to me to my flat iron. So love the fall. It also takes me, but I've noticed it takes me longer to get my hair done now in the mornings than it did a couple of weeks ago in the summer when I just let it go. All right. Favorite nail, sorry, I'm shedding hair now. I've got hair all over me. Favorite fall nail polishes. So what I'm really interested in this fall are the jewel tones. And every fall I think that it's, you know, like these kind of raisiny burgundy kind of colors are really great. This one's going a little bit more into kind of the fuchsia, you know, like Christmas bauble type colors that will be more popular as the fall progresses into winter. But right now I think like this is a perfect color. This is Raisin the Bar from Sally Hansen, and it's kind of a shimmery burgundy color. I really like that. And it's also time to get back into these like muddy colors that we like a lot. So this is You Don't Know Jacques from OPI, and I love this one because it's green, it's brown, it's gray. It's a really nice kind of muddy color that I love a lot. And a new one that I just picked up I'm wearing today is Ladylike from Essie. And it is like a mauve, but it's got gray in it. I'm seeing a lot of colors like that this year in clothes and in makeup and in nail polish and stuff like that. Grayed out versions of things. So this is just like a mauve with gray in it. A lot like the OPI Pirates collection that came out. Favorite fall scent. In the summertime, I wear a lot of vanillas, a lot of fruity scents. In the fall, I like to get back into something a little bit richer. This is the, is this Juicy Couture? Yeah, I can always get Viva La Juicy and Couture mixed up. So this is Juicy Couture, and it's just a little bit heavier, a little bit headier, just, I don't know what the notes are. I'm horrible at describing perfumes, but it's just a little bit deeper, a little bit stronger, and you need that in the cooler weather. Not quite as light and airy-fairy as the colors or the scents that I usually wear. So I love that. Don't like wearing it in the summer. It's too heavy. Okay. Most worn clothing item and accessory. I don't care. September 6th, as soon as the kids go back to school, the day after Labor Day, I'm into my tights. I was able to this year because it was cooler. Like it went right down to about 11 degrees the other day, so it was nice and cool. These are just new tights that I bought. Steve Madden tights. Pattern tights are huge again this year. Actually, I think they've just become more mainstream. Like they were really, really big last year, but it hadn't really filtered down to us like at this level. So this year I'm seeing pattern tights everywhere. These are just a nice gray geometric pattern. Ooh, it's screwing up my camera there from Steve Madden. I love those. And as soon as fall hits again, I break out good old Louis. and it's just like the warm kind of brown tones, perfect for fall. And so I save this pretty much exclusively for fall. I don't know why, but in the winter I like to carry a black bag. In the summer I carried my tan Michael Kors bag that my friend bought me, and in the fall I like to get into Louis, but I don't really use this any other time of the year as I throw it on the floor. Okay, now the next is random fall questions. So who's your fall style icon? So my fall style icon isn't really a person, it's the girl that models in the Michael Kors ads. She's got like long straight blonde hair. I love, I mean, it's not really her, right? It's like that whole thing. It's just that effortlessly chic Michael Kors look, you know, like a fur vest with a cream turtleneck and a pair of jeans or something and a big chunky watch. Like, I just love that kind of effortlessly, it's like synonymously American kind of sportswear chic. I love that. And it gets me all excited for the fall. Makes me think that I'm, you know, running with my dog through Central Park with the leaves everywhere, even though I'm not. Okay, so if you're going to a corn maze, what do you wear? I have on cowboy boots, a pair of jeans, and my father's sweater. Like, this is a huge sweater. Look at the size of this sweater. So, this was, my father passed away in June. Just 4 days after my birthday, and when I went to see my stepmother, she gave me this sweater, and this sweater was knit for my father by my grandmother, who also passed away a few years ago. And this is a cable knit cream sweater, if you can see, and it's knit with Welsh wool, and it's humongous. I just wish that, well, the neckline's actually not that bad, but I wish the neckline was a little bit bigger so that I could wear it off my shoulder. But it's long and big and comfy and cozy, and skinny jeans, pair of cowboy boots. I'm off to the corn maze. And it's a funny question because there's actually a corn maze just up the road from my house. So I will be going to a corn maze. Favorite Halloween movie? Has to be Beetlejuice. I'm not into, it's an old movie from the 80s for you youngins who don't know, starring Michael Keaton and a very young Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder? Yeah. Oh, and a really skinny Alec Baldwin. Okay, so anyway, it's a great movie. I'm not into horror movies. I hate them. So Beetlejuice is just great. Like, it's Halloween. Halloween-y. Favorite Halloween candy are the Kraft caramel squares. Love those. They have to be the Kraft ones. I hate the stupid, like, rip-off ones that don't taste like caramel. Kraft caramels. Love those. And I love it when they're fresh and they're just like all chewy. So good. And the last question is, what are you being for Halloween this year? And, you know, I'm 39. I don't usually dress up. Last year I did a couple of makeup tutorials because I still love the idea of doing that, but the reality is, if I put on a costume, the kids come to the door and they look at you like this. Huh? So, but I thought this year, I think I'm going to go, I'm going to dress up as a Real Housewife. I don't know of what, but like Real Housewife of Greenwood Park. Yeah, so that should be interesting. And yeah, that's it. So that was really fun. Thank you for tagging me, Angela. You guys should go check out Angela because she's so cute. I just love her. Happy fall, everyone. Ooh, everybody's going, don't say fall yet. There's still a couple of weeks of summer left. Bring on the fall. Bring on the apples. Bring on walks through crunchy leaves on the ground. I love it. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Guy buys.